Alright, I have used the potty. I have finished using the potty. Daux is the goat today, never. We live, we love, we slop is crazy. I like that. That's my new slogan. Oh! I hear myself. Disgusting. He pinged. Thank you, Dux. I guess. Salisbury steak for dinner tonight? Are we talking about like a fresh Salisbury steak, or are we talking about like a microwave dinner? I'm gonna be so for real with you, I don't know what a Salisbury steak is. Hold up. Salisbury steak. I just know that it's a popular TV dinner. So, Salisbury steak. Salisbury steaks are usually made from a blend of ground beef and other ingredients, then topped with a thick brown gravy. That does not sound very yummy. That does not sound appetizing. Oof. Enjoy, I suppose. I hope it's good. I hope you enjoy it. You're pretty goated. But like, how do you... Oh, thank you, RJ. I have a couple of announcements today, actually. But first of all, let me pull up my Morrow. You guys, your Morrow sucked. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think this is mostly just gonna be me exposing myself at this point. Like, we had a few good ones, and then everyone else was like, this is like mildly embarrassing. Wisp Surahill. Wisp Surahill. Okay, cool. And I have my Morrow. I guess I'm gonna have it on my computer. You forgot to send in the BS you said you would? I know you did. Bro's not giving me enough content. Let me go to my card because I don't remember my Morrow.
What's Sarah Hill?
Oh! Why is it the first thing from Wisp Sarah Hill's Wisp Sarah Hill new outfit and IRL outfit debut by Clips VTuber Clips? Not even myself. It's that. It's okay, you can type them here. You wouldn't believe the sick shit Coyote's done. That's crazy. My Coyote. Give me 1 second. Open in mod view. Let me see mod view. Bastard. Alright. Can I get my card? Jesus Christ. Why is it so hard for me to find my own card? Mallow, marshmallow, whatever. This is pissing me off. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How we doing? Are you kidding me? I'm not even signed in. Oh my god. Hi, Niku. For a Monday, not too bad. I'm glad. Alright, guys. Couple of announcements. No, I don't want to receive notifications on this. Alright. First of all, I want to have a small little chat about boundaries. There is one specific thing that I don't believe has to do with my regular viewers. However, I'm going to mention it regardless. I think this has to do more with people who have found me through shorts. Specifically TikTok, actually. I think this has to do with the TikTok people, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I kindly ask that you do not send me friend requests on Discord, please. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to automatically reject it. Please don't do that. That's weird. No, I wasn't. I had like it wasn't that much. I think I got like 300 or 400 views on like 2 of them, and then like I got quite a not quite a few. I got maybe like 10 followers or something like that from there. But like a bunch of those people were hi. I eat the wall cotton candy. I friended you, but you're a mod. Okay? Here's my thing. On Discord, if I need to friend you for any reason, I will friend you myself. Do not send me the request. I kindly ask that you don't do that. Because that's weird. Everyone who I need on my Discord friended is friended. But I think that was mostly YouTube Shorts. People who found me through YouTube Shorts, specifically in TikTok. Who, like, found my Discord, like my personal Discord, and were, like, trying to friend me. Please don't do that. Secondly, also, someone, I don't know if I want to, actually, I'm not going to say that just because I feel like that's, people are hella weird, yeah. So let's like not, also don't, please, I kindly ask that you don't look for my private social media because nobody found me. However, I did have someone message me and was like, hey, somebody mistook this account for your private one, and I just thought you should know. Like, they messaged me on the Wisp account. Don't do that. Don't be weird. You guys are weird. I don't think it's you guys. I don't think it's you, my regular viewers specifically, but that's weird. Let's not do that. Let's not try to look for my personal information. Please. I kindly ask that you don't do that. I don't think that those two specific things have to do with my regular viewers. I think those were just some weirdos that found me through shorts. You're new, you just walked in. Thank you, Cotton Candy. I appreciate you walking in. Third, I kindly ask that we avoid trauma dumping on the Maros. Now, the ones that I asked for the embarrassing stories, that's not trauma dumping. But I've had a few people who I don't know why they thought it was appropriate to send like 5 separate I've had to delete a few Maros. 5 separate Maros just like trauma dumping their entire life story. Respectfully, I don't care. Like, if you're having issues, I'm sorry that's happening to you. Please go seek professional help. I am not a therapist. I have never claimed to be a therapist. You do not want me as your therapist. Please don't do that. I don't like it. It is a little parasocial. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your therapist. That is why I'm refraining from speaking in the Discord anymore. I think that, so this has been happening for a few weeks, actually. Quite a while. However, I had been ignoring it because I didn't want to bring attention to it. However, I think that me ignoring it gave the wrong sign. Because I think that people, thought that me not acknowledging it was a green light for continuing to do it, and that it was okay. So I think that's the issue, and I would appreciate if we didn't do that, please. Please send normal Marls like one is the Cyberpunk watch-along. Exactly. So, let's not do that. Another thing. There's a couple things. I have been purposely avoiding speaking about these things because I did not want to bring attention to it. Because I was like, I didn't want to like shine any light on it, you know? Because I was like, maybe that'll make it worse, but I feel like not acknowledging it actually made it a lot worse, which is why I'm telling you guys. Thank you. Please don't do that. Again, I genuinely don't think that most of them were my regular viewers. I like honest to God, I don't think it was my regular viewers. But I thought I would put out the disclaimer anyways, because I think sometimes people assume that because I'm like kind of brutally honest with you guys, that's an equivalent for getting advice. Like, oh, Wisp will tell me to shut up when I have to, so that means that I'm gonna tell Wisp my entire life story, like dating back to like when I was 5 years old and all my trauma, and then she's gonna tell me if I'm overreacting. No, don't do that. I don't care. Respectfully, disrespectfully, no, I don't care. I don't care. We all have our own issues. I have my own issues. I don't like talking about my issues on stream. Therefore, I would prefer if you guys also didn't talk about your issues with me. Especially in private, because that's creepy. Thank you. You are indeed a regular viewer, 02. So, I just thought I would get that out of the way. I will also be utilizing, like, respectfully, I fully disrespect your trauma dumping. Exactly. I will save the trauma for you, Mom. I will be utilizing mods more. Because I feel like I was not communicating that to my mods either. I apologize. Because I think sometimes I have the mentality that I'm like, no, I don't want to bother the mods. They're like unpaid. Like, why would I annoy them like that? And I'm like, that's what they're there for, and maybe I should utilize them some more. So I'm sorry, mods. I'll communicate to you more about that. It's just I didn't want to bring attention to it. I really did not want to bring attention to it because I was worried. And that is why I think I got a little heated on the Discord. And I'm very sorry for that. That was very unprofessional of me. I think I was just holding in a lot of this, how do I say? This discomfort I had. And that one thing just happened to set it off, and then I felt really, really, really bad. I was like, oh no, Wisp, that was so mean, don't do that. So, if I have any issue, I will ask the mods to communicate it for me, as opposed to doing it myself. I think that's all I have to say on that. Next. Next. Somebody sent your friend, a streamer, a picture of a burnt pee-pee. That's crazy. Is your friend okay? My reaction in the Discord was 100% valid. I appreciate that. However, I think that the issue was that I shouldn't have been the one to directly address it, because I don't think I think that sometimes I still think of myself as like, haha, I'm just Wisp. I'm like a regular like girl, whatever, doing my thing. But I think that I didn't take into account that like it's probably really embarrassing and like intense for a streamer to call you out directly like that in such a public place. And I think I ignored that power dynamic imbalance, which is why I feel really bad for doing that. It should have been handled more privately. I should have just deleted the message and moved on and asked a mod to handle it. I think that was my issue. I still feel really bad about it. that was the issue. I also believe that my reaction was valid. However, that reaction should not have been public, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. They also shave their head. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm reading the burnt pee-pee thing. And I was like, okay. So, yes. And then next, I made a very impulsive decision. And I want to share it. So I love my Wisp model, but I also have a love-hate relationship with her. I really do. I love her, but there's things I wish was different about her. So I was speaking to my model mama. I was like, hey, I want to make some changes to my current model. And the changes I wanted to make, she told me, she was like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I think it would be very, very difficult and probably not come out. Still adore your Wisp, don't dwell on it too long, gonna go to bed, so have a good stream. Thank you, Waltzy. Also, Waltzy, thank you so much. I saw what you sent me on Throne. I really appreciate it. I will be playing Symphonic Rain soon. And I will be, when I get the Yaoi shirt, I think you got me Yaoi or Yuri shirt, whenever that comes in, I will be posting it. Just to show that I bought it. I appreciate it. Anyways, as I was saying, so I wanted to make a couple of changes, and she was like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. It would probably just be easier to do a whole new model. So I may or may not be getting a 2.0. We may or may not be getting a 2.0 Wisp. I'm not getting an afro. I'm not getting an afro, okay? I'm not getting an afro, but we are getting a 2.0. I think that my biggest, as long as you still got the jorts, so I'll spoil one thing. The main outfit is going to be completely different. However, the second outfit is going to be this outfit, whatever the outfit I have right now on, because I like it. I think it's funny. So this outfit will stay the same. This will be my alternate outfit. However, the first outfit will be completely different. Not getting an afro feels racist. I don't give a fuck. Floral sundress, not quite. So I think my biggest, I think one of my biggest mistakes when originally commissioning this model was that I did not have a plan going into it. The 2.0 is nice, but one is 3D Wisp. Dude, a 3D model, that's 5 figures right there, bro. That's an easy 5 figures plus all the equipment. So yeah, my first model, I did not have a plan going in. However, this time I do have a plan. And one of my best friends in the entire world, she's coming up with the entire IRL. She's 3D. Exactly. This guy gets it. So she's helping me come up with a brand new design for the original one, and I really like how it's coming out so far. I think the design that she's coming up with is super fucking dope. So 2.0 probably take August. I'm hoping for 2 to 3 months. My model mama is really fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this girl, I'm like, do you sleep, first of all? But she's gonna, the essence of Wisp is going to stay the same. Alright? I'll give you little spoilers of what I have so far. In my mind. Like, we're still gonna be a fucking dog, obviously. The hair is going to be very different. The face is going to be actually quite different as well. Not fully different. Skin's gonna stay the same. Body will be a little different. The colors, the hair color will be maybe a little darker. I'm still deciding. However, the skin color will be the same. I gotta stay brown. I gotta stay true to my roots. The eyes might change a little. If one of the alphas is completely the same, then isn't it technically 1.5? I forgot, did you ever say how much the original model was? I did, so the very first base model was, I think, $350. But that was like just basic rigging and then just the model with my very first outfit. However, I've gotten quite a few upgrades since then. Hold up. Nope, that's the wrong one. Damn it. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh my god, see, that's the other thing. I wasn't expecting to get as many things as I did with this model, so my model mama has done her best to make it work. However, even like the hotkeys, it's a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, see? I'm telling you, it's all crazy. This was the original outfit. This, with just the basic rigging, right now I have V-Bridger and I have advanced rigging. This with just the basic rigging was like $350, I think. But yeah. So, we are doing two. It's not a 1.5. The head size increase, that's because I have a lean. I can lean forward and backward. So, yeah. And no, it's not a 1.5. It's a 2.0. Because the entire base model, the entire thing is going to be redone. I'm just redoing one of the... I'm just recycling one of the outfits because I think it's funny. Whisper the leaning. Why... Can I ask, what does whisper mean? Why have we been calling me Whisper lately? I saw that briefly in the Discord, but I was at work. I was kind of busy. So I didn't really get to read everything that's going on. Why are we calling me Whisper? Just like at... No, I don't have an issue with Whisper. I'm curious. Where did that come from? I don't care. You can call me Whisper or Whisper Champ, whatever the fuck you want. Because I'm wisping it? Okay. I see what you're saying. Amazing job for such a relatively low price. Yeah, I think she did great with it. New model right now, the estimate is around Leas, I'm calling you Whisperita, and extrapolate Whisper from okay. Alright, we'll take it. Yeah, so the new model, I mean, it's still really affordable, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the new model probably gonna be under I don't want to say the exact price because I'm not sure, but it'll probably be 1,000 or less. Gonna call you Whisperzilla Grande then, that's fine. Live and let die. Alright. Thank you. Anyways, we're going tomorrow. We're gonna talk about embarrassing moments now, okay? Who said this? I didn't screenshot these, I didn't care. I didn't care enough. Because I want to do I think one of my biggest regrets with just VTubing in general, do you plan to alternate between the two models or stick more to 2.0? I definitely plan to stick more to 2.0. However, I'll probably come back to this one every now and then. But 2.0 is basically everything I wish I had put into 1.0. Hold up. But my biggest regret, I think, was not doing like a proper-ish debut. I wasn't gonna like sit there and, you know, spend like $100 million doing all that. But I wish I had done a little more, if that makes sense. Alright, shut up. Time for embarrassing stories. Embarrassing story number 1. This is for this one was lame. This is for the embarrassing moment submission. Just say you haven't debuted yet then, you right? So at work, when I was fairly new and still didn't care about my coworkers as much because of that, I left for lunch and go to the nearby Wawa for a turkey. What the fuck is a Wawa? What is a Wawa? Is that like a Publix type thing? I have a friend in Florida who says Publix is delicious, so I don't know. Yeah, convenience store, okay. Thing is, I left without clocking out because I wanted to maximize my 30 minutes chilling and eating instead of nearly half that going to and back. Why it's embarrassing is because they called me for a job after lunch while I was at Wawa. So I had to make up the lost time and eat fast and disappear bathroom to meet the full 30 and not dig into overtime potential, which on my last weekday would leave early instead. TLDR, got caught minute-maxing work lunch by not clocking out properly. Wow. That was so fucking lame. Anyways, next one. You want an embarrassing story? I'll give you a story from my younger years. I once hit my head on an eye-level bar, which is embarrassing enough on its own. But it was right in front of the girl young me liked. Okay. I can see how that's embarrassing. My embarrassing story is that I'm subbed to Wisp Sarah Hill on Twitch. It's only embarrassing if you're not a tier 3 sub. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, aka the Philippines, there was a young 3rd grade boy who had a teacher who was very strict about bathroom times. Since this child was born in the US, he spoke English, so during Tagalog class, the young boy needed to go to the bathroom really bad. Must have been the 2-day-old adobo that he ate that morning. But alas, when asked, the teacher gave the boy a firm no. Going back to his seat dejected, he had to wait until halfway through the class. The child could no longer hold it, so he just dashed out of the classroom running to his nearest bathroom, but the strings of fate had a devious plan that day. Locked the bathroom was. The child had to spring across the school to the next bathroom, not knowing that the middle school section just up the stairs had one nearby. Once the child reached the bathroom, an explosion within thine pants. Embarrassed and sad, the boy still ran into the bathroom just to wipe himself off the best he could and flush his underwear and cry for an hour. That was a good one. Whoever submitted that, that's a 10 out of 10. Good job. Next one. An embarrassing event I've had is cutting steak. I was going quick about a lot of things, so I ended up dropping the knife. Didn't get hurt, but had to rinse the knife off real quick because, floor for a moment is okay. Went back to cutting and it happened again. My mom was there the entire time to witness. I stood there the second time with it on the floor for like 20 seconds and just loudly said, huh. Stupid, but embarrassing. Lame. 0 out of 10, that was boring. Last one that you guys submitted because you guys fucking suck. Once upon a time, I was in Spanish class and I was sitting behind this girl I liked, but I really needed to fart. So while the class was loud as hell with people practicing for a presentation, I decided it was loud enough to let it rip, thinking it would be a silent one. This is a good one. Then I let her loose, not realizing that it was about to be the fattest ass-clapping fart in my life. I had to excuse myself after the whole class went silent and the girl was just looking back at me. Alright. Whoever submitted that was a good one. Wisp likes poop stories? No. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have multiple notes that I wrote at work, full of my embarrassing moments. Okay. Now I have to reorder them because I don't remember what order goes which. Alright. Here we go. I found the first one. So my first one. Coyote was kind enough to commission me that cute little repo that we have in the chat. However, the other day I was sitting there and I realized that he had written something. It was something along the lines of, "This is for the repo, enjoy this Fugi I commissioned." And I was like, at the time I was like, oh, I didn't pay attention to the Fugi part. And the day of the collab is when I learned what Fugi was. So I just assumed it was some sort of emote or something, and I used it as an emote. And I didn't use it as a Fugi, and that would have been really helpful instead of just seeing my photo on other people's streams. That's not that embarrassing. I'm starting small, but I was just like, damn, I'm stupid. Alright. This one may come as a shock to you guys, but I fold really easily when it comes to women. I don't actually have a Riz, unfortunately. I have a friend who would like she would tickle under my chin and I would get like I would get scared, bro. I would get like chills. I'd be like, don't ever do that to me again. That one's mid. I have a new one. When I was working in fast food, I go to the back of the kitchen, right? And I'm just walking, I'm doing my thing. And out of nowhere, I just completely slip and fall on my ass. And it was so bad. Like, everyone heard me, and I was like, ah! And I like smacked down on the middle of the floor, and I fell in mustard. That was not fun. This is a current work one. I have a nickname with my coworkers. They call me two things. They'll either call me Princess Wisp, or they'll call me Master Wisp. They call me Princess Wisp whenever I wear a dress. I'm not sure why, but they're like, "Hi, Princess Wisp," and I'm like, "Thank you." They call me Master Wisp when I do something good, because they're like, "Wisp is getting her masters. We got Master Wisp up in the house," and it makes me feel a little warm on the cheeks. Oh, okay. We have this one. So I was showing my coworker something on my phone, because somebody from work, or another person from our work had texted me something, and I didn't understand what it was because they sent it into Tagalog, and I think they just forgot that I don't speak Tagalog. So I'm showing it to my coworker. I'm like, "Hey, what does this say? Can you translate?" And at the exact same time I'm showing her, one of my friends was she messaged me on Discord, and she's like, "I want to fuck you so bad." And I was like, my coworker and I just kind of looked at each other and ignored it. And in case you were wondering, yes, we did fuck. Like, immediately after that. It was so embarrassing, though. I didn't riz her up after? No, I did not. She rizzed me up, if anything. Let's see, I got more. Okay. I was a weird middle schooler. So when I was about 11 or 12, my sister, I would like play the recorder to annoy people. And my sister was like, "Yo, I got, she's like, she dared me, she challenged me to play the recorder through my nose. And that's how I learned that I can play My Heart Will Go On through my nostrils. And for some reason, I would just do that, like, daily for, like, a few months. So I used to play the recorder with my nostrils. So... Okay. I'm trying to, how do I say? I'm warming up, okay? You just remembered how when you were in middle school, you used to wear your dad's old military uniform all the time, and you unironically practiced parkour around the school. I love that for you. Okay. I'm starting with easy ones, because I have some really, like, genuinely, like, there's some really bad ones. So, probably about a year ago, I'm chilling, and I fell down my stairs really loudly, and then I immediately proceeded to fart right after. Like, something about that fall really just... Your most embarrassing moment happened in a job in college. A manager and I never got along. I felt she always treated us like children. One day, I yelled at her, "If you want to treat people like children, go have your own and leave us alone." She ran off crying and didn't come back that day. I found out later that she'd had several miscarriages. That was a major learning experience for me. Well, let me give you know, that's a perfect segue to my into my fucked up one too. This was also a learning experience for me. This is kind of the same vibe. So when I first met my ex-girlfriend, right? We were just like talking, and I used to have a really bad habit of telling everyone, like when I didn't know what to say, or if I was just like messing around, I'd go, your mom. So one time I say your mom to her as a joke, and she looks at me, she goes, my mama dead. Her mom had died of cancer, like, when she was in middle school. Yeah. And I also said that to the same friend, actually, who, like, said she was gonna fuck me. I was like, your mom. And she looks at me, she goes, which one? Bro had a mom, a stepmom, a dad, and a stepdad. So that was humbling, and I no longer say your mom to people. I no longer say that. Alright. You have an embarrassing story. This was elementary age or middle school, you forget. I still don't have a lot of friends and was socially awkward and went off stereotypes. Had a crush on a girl, and one day I dressed in straight black everything, snuck a stupid seashell to her desk to impress her as a gift. I only eyed and said nothing. So did you just, like... You know who else has two mothers? Special week. Who's special week? So Niku, did you like deadass just walk over and like awkwardly drop it on her desk? Straight creep? Okay, that's fair. Alright. Next one. Let's see. Oh. So, I was at a friend's house one time. The middle of summer, it was really hot, and I didn't know they had a pool, right? So I didn't bring a swimsuit, and they were like, no, let's just go in the pool, let's just go in the pool. So I was like, okay, you know what, fuck it, and I jumped in fully clothed. Well, I was wearing white shorts, and when I jumped into the pool and got out, everyone could very clearly see my bright pink astronaut dog underwear. And I was 13 at the time. I had no business wearing astronaut dog underwear. So, that was fun. Also, when I was a child, I was really, really short. So when I first moved into my old childhood home, the staircase was like really long and like almost like semi-spiraled, and I was scared. I felt like I was gonna fall. So for multiple weeks, I refused to walk up and down the stairs normally. When I walked up the stairs, I would go on all fours and like grip the carpet with my entire like life, like I was gonna fall. And when I'd go down, I would scoot on my butt. I'd just go boom, boom, boom on my bum. And then to add on to that staircase, I got my head stuck in the railing in that staircase multiple times. Because my sister kept daring me. She's like, I bet you can't fit your head in there. And I was like, yeah, I can. And I was like 5. Like, I wanted to be cool. Because my sister's like 6 years older. And I kept getting it stuck in there. I was a dumb kid. Alright, here's another from me. Back in middle school, I was messing around with some friends, and I was yelling at one of them when another kid who I didn't know came up behind me and put his hands on my waist at the perfect timing of one of my classmates taking a picture for their Instagram with me in the background with some random dude holding my waist. People thought I was gay for the rest of the year. Oh, so I had a friend that everyone thought we were gay together because she would literally like grab my hand and like hug me and kiss my cheek, and I was just like, okay. I was like, I don't know what to do. And when she got a boyfriend, people started coming up to me and they were like, are you okay, Wisp? Like, is everything okay? Like, what happened? And I was like, why would I not be okay? And they were like, I thought,
Start off stream setting boundaries and asking for no trauma dumping. We proceed to share embarrassing story A that borders on trauma whisperum.
okay, but see, I'm asking for these ones. So, my friend, so they were asking me, like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why would I not be okay? And they're like, I thought, like, you and so-and-so were, like, together. And I was like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? And so, yeah, that's how everyone found out that we actually weren't a couple. When you were 10, you kicked over a noodle box on the street thinking it was empty. It actually had noodles in it. It was probably a homeless person's food. I legit thought you were was going to help because well, if you're still here, I think you'll be fine. Let's see. What else do I have? I have quite a few. Let's see. Oh, I have another page. My fault. So, this one happened about a year or two ago. I was unemployed, desperately looking for a job, and I had a job interview at a bank near my house. So I'm like, okay. I totally bombed the interview, and I'm going back home, and I was like super well dressed. Like I had just showered. I had like a brand new white button up on. I had my nice slacks on, whatever. And I'm just reflecting on my entire life on the drive home. And suddenly I'm sitting there and I feel really, really nauseous. Hi, Leia Elsa. And suddenly I feel really nauseous. So I'm like, what is happening? And out of nowhere, I projectile vomit in the middle of driving. And I had to pull over, and just at that point, I didn't know what to do, so I just had to let myself throw up all over my car. And then I had to pay $100+ to get it detailed. I had to get the shirt dry cleaned because it was brand new, and I had to call my mom, and I was like, Mommy, when I get home, can you please hand me a towel? And then I had to go up and oof, while unemployed. Exactly, yes, while unemployed. And it was and it sucked, and then I had to throw out like my steering wheel cover. It was a whole thing. Thankfully I had floor mats. So and I had eaten a tangerine before going there, like the little cuties. So I threw up all of that, and then when I ran out of food to throw up, it was just all bile, and I peed myself a little because I projectile vomited so intensely. And I still think about that often. That was horrible. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. To this day, I don't know why I threw up. And I still didn't get the job, by the way. Like a week later, I get a rejection letter, and I'm like, damn. And now, the most embarrassing of all my stories. This one's a poop story. So when I was in elementary school, I suffered from severe constipation. So I was so constipated. It's like when you shit yourself at Space Mountain. Why'd you shit yourself at Space Mountain? What happened? How old were you? But anyways, when I was in elementary school, I had severe constipation. So I was constipated so badly one time that I had to go to the ER. And you were 14, okay, that's not that bad. So I go to the ER, and they take an x-ray. And I still have the photo of the x-ray. And I'm quite literally just full of shit. I'm so backed up, and you can see it in the x-ray. You can see it in my digestive tract. So they stuck an enema up my ass. I was like 10 or 11. They stick an enema up my ass. And I'm like writhing in pain on the ER, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna shit myself. I run to the bathroom, I explode in the bathroom for about an hour. And I'm like, man, this doesn't... I was like, I feel so funny. And the doctor comes. And the doctor's like, yeah, so... well, I'm gonna have to take a look at your asshole. Well, she was like, I have to take a look at the anus. She looks at it. And she's like, okay, well, Wisp, we have an issue. It was a she, yes. She goes, your sphincter muscle in your rectum is most likely not going to be able to recognize whether or not you have to shit or fart. So, you have to retrain your sphincter muscle. So for the next few months, I had to poop at the same time every single day. Like 3 to 4 times a day. So it was like 8 a.m. I had to get up and sit on the toilet. And she was like, even if you don't have to poop, you have to sit on the toilet to let your body know that this is an appropriate time to use the restroom. And then I would do it when I came home from school. And then I would do it right before I would go to bed. And then... that's not... and so that's not even the worst part, to be honest. Oh, and then she was like, if you ever have to fart, if you feel like you have to fart, go use the restroom, because it might not be a fart. She was like, it might be a poop. So I was like, okay. And then, that's not even the worst part, to be honest. I could have lived like this. However, she was like, you will have to most likely talk to your teachers to allow you to use the restroom whenever you have to. So my mom was like, okay, let me go talk to your teachers. My mom is Hispanic. My mom has a loud voice, and my mom, at the time, did not speak English very well. So she takes me. We go to the teacher, and she didn't set up a meeting, because she just didn't have time. So, like, it's right before school, we're trying to talk to the teacher, and then the bell rings, and, like, it's just all chaos, people are trying to go in. So my mom is like, I'm, like, trying to, like, you know, I'm trying to be really subtle about it, and I'm like, Mrs. Teacher, I need to use the restroom. Like, the doctor said I need to use the restroom whenever I need to go. And she's like, what? What? Wisp, speak up! And I'm like, And my mom pushes me to the side and goes, whoa, Wisp's mom is Hispanic, lore drop. I've told you guys my parents are straight up, both of them are from South America. My father crossed the damn border, bro. Have I not told you guys that? Anyways, so, like, my mom pushes me to the side, and she goes, Wisp, poopy. Wisp need to go poopy whenever doctor said poopy. Oh my god. And a bunch of my classmates heard. So then everyone knew that I needed to poop. And everyone knew that I had poopy problems, and that's why I'd been out for a week, because I was having shit problems. So. And then my teacher would ask me in the middle of the day. She'd be like, hey, Wisp, just remember, if you need to use the restroom, just go. Just use the restroom. So that's probably my most embarrassing moment. Here's a relatively embarrassing one. Back in my junior year of high school, I was trying to join the military, but I was kind of a big boy, so my recruiter told me I needed to lose some weight. So I had to fast, and I had the bright idea of what if I just take a laxative and try to shit out all of my weight. So I was playing CSGO ranked with my boys, and my bright mind was like, you know what? It probably ain't too bad to take it mid-game. So halfway through this game, with my friends, my stomach starts hurting bad. My question is, did you ever make it into the military? Anyways, that's all the embarrassing stories I have for today. I think I'm done. I'm exposing myself, truthfully. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. They're itchy. They're very itchy. So that's my embarrassing stories of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for everyone who decided to share in the comments as well. Or not in the comments, in the chat as well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Speaking of, I will be hosting. Okay, thank you for removing my hair. As I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. I got distracted by my beautiful shiny head. I should probably get a bald emote if I'm being honest here. I think that'd be fun. No, I won't. I need to stop spending money. I already paid for 2.0. I already paid for the 2.0 model. And I just paid my friend for the design, so. You flunked it, but the embarrassing part was that I tried to do some callouts, but during one I unmuted and a lot of shit was heard mid-callout. My buddies were calling me shit for brains for a while, because how the fuck am I supposed to just shit out all of my brains? A embarrassing story should be like a requirement for Discord access, and if you don't have one, you have to go out and make one. I think you're onto something. I think bro's cooking. I think bro is in fact cooking. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to get Slay the Princess going.
Slay the princess. Slay the princess.
Oh, anyways. We also have... I will be doing... Bro cooked well, he did cook well. What do you mean game already running? Oh no, cancel. Where the hell Slay the Princess? I'm gonna slay this. I'm gonna slay yo. Oh, how the mistletoe. Okay, hold up. RJ should do stand-up and then sit down. This is why RJ has a theater degree. Your mom used to make that joke a lot. Oh. Did I just get compared to your mother? Why is Slay the Princess not loading? I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry. You used to want to be on Jackass when you were a kid? That's insane. Jackass unironically made me vomit. Like I threw the fuck up. This is a hard one for me because I constantly do horrifically embarrassing shit, but I don't really get embarrassed anymore. I respect that, to be honest. Like, not getting embarrassed over things is kind of hard. I do get embarrassed really easily, but the thing is I don't tend to show it. There we go. My fault. Get out of my way, bro. Why are you all up in my face? I beg your pardon, who just... Did bro just admit to wanting to be hit in the balls? You have the power to make friends embarrassed whenever you're in public. I also have that power. Bro, okay. I bought Tori's merch because I wanted to be supportive. What am I gonna do with all that? Respectfully? I can put the standee up. That's fine. The keychain is fine. What am I gonna do with that car decal? Also, why does she have a car decal when this bitch don't even drive? I've been thinking about that. I'm like, she doesn't even drive. Why does she have one? I'm not putting that car decal on my car. I'm not doing that. I can't do that to myself. Nobody can find out I'm a Toriorian. That was a car decal. In my experience, the shit that really makes us cringe when we think back on it is stuff that our ego drove us to say and do. Even when we knew it wasn't gonna end well. She drives us crazy. That's crazy. Stick it on my laptop. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I could do that. That's a good idea. Let me turn off this damn music. Isn't a car vinyl just a sticker? Yeah, except it's also waterproof, I think. I like... weatherproof. I meant to say weatherproof. Alright, chat. This is a love story, thank you.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
How's the volume, by the way? Was that volume fine? Or would you like the game volume to be a little higher? Sounds good. Game quiet. Sound is being. Okay, I got mixed results, so I'm gonna put it up a tad more. I'm gonna put it up to this. We're gonna do that one.
A warning before you go any further.
How's that?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You typed a long ass story and deleted it. Maybe you are embarrassed? Yeah, I think you are, actually.
Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy, so long as you stay focused. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I don't care, voice of hero. You ever thought about being voice of sloppy? Dude, whoever, I forgot who said it. Somebody earlier said we live, we love, we slop. I think that's honestly one of the funniest things I've ever heard. It was a grocery store interaction that was pretty bad. I ain't typing it out again though. Alright. Fire, write that down. I have, I made a...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Hold up, I want this fucker to stop. I have this sticker I made a while back of the Smurf cat saying we live, we love, we lie. I should make one of those, but with we live, we love, we slap.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore, take the blade. Sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
We just go and try to kill this bitch again. I'm sick of this.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Did we change the category yet, by the way?
An oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Kill that wee piss out princess. You showed your daughter my model and Tori's new one. She does like yours more. Good. I'm actually getting a 2.0. I don't know if you heard that one, but I have a 2.0 in the process.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Maybe she is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. We're gonna continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
If the 2.0 doesn't have Shadow the Hedgehog hair, I don't want it. Fuck you. No, it's not getting Shadow the Hedgehog hair. You're making a sandwich right now on some Scooby-Doo shit? What's in the sandwich? I don't want to think about sandwiches right now, actually. I had a sandwich yesterday, and I didn't realize that the turkey was expired. It expired on August 20th. But my parents had just bought the stuff that day, and I felt really bad not eating it, even though it tasted funny and smelled funny. So I forced myself to eat it, and I ended up vomiting and shitting it all out, so...
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm here to jork it. How about that? I'm here to wisp it, doggy style. My fault. My fault. A fetish of yours got revealed, and you feel bullied by others knowing it. Okay, but what was the fetish? Are we just like... Are you just not gonna tell us, or what? How are we supposed to know if it was bad or not? My birthday wish is that you didn't spend my birthday shitting your guts out. Oh, it was your birthday? You'll be back probably. Bye. See you soon. Maybe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to your RJ Ramrod. Happy birthday to you. Wait, hold up. RJ_ Ramrod. Happy birthday to you. You're welcome. Every time it's someone's birthday, I have to sing it for them. I sang one for Delks. Now I did one for RJ. Thank you guys, you're the best. Yeah, you'll never get a happy birthday song from Tori, but from Wisp, you'll definitely get one. That's why everyone should give me $100 million. What? No way, why would you even think that? Oh hey, Gummy, I'm here to slay you. Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Will I actually be able to kill her this time? Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Bonk.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already.
I gotta be the
sinking
alpha.
Oh,
I'm the alpha. I'm the leader. I'm the one to
this
trust.
is it, isn't it?
Remember, she's supposed to be like the most beautiful woman ever.
I'm almost embarrassed.
She really do look like Wee Wee
I
Piss.
should've
Whoever
seen
said
that
that, I
coming.
can't unsee it. She
But
looks
I
like a Wee
have
Wee
to
Piss act
wonder.
character.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But is it over? Really over?
I'm picking her nose. Bro got a little boogie. Bro got a little boogie. My fault, sorry. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
I guess I didn't
It's
actually get a
over.
choice. Boogie Wonderland.
With your work done,
Whoa.
you make your way back up
Whoosh.
the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
I was paradox. Thank you for kicking you to everybody else's
Why
crazy.
do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days,
This
that will
narrator
sink
pissed
in
me off for
and
real.
help ease
On
your
God.
guilty conscience.
PMOONG. SYBAU. Sibao.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far
There's your
away.
raspberry.
What happened?
Am I bald again?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy.
You know what? I'd rather be called
You'll
an
be
egg than a
happy.
peanut. Which one of you fuckers called me a peanut that one time? Hi, Noelle. That's bullshit. Let me... I don't know what this... Dude, I wasn't even paying attention to whatever the fuck they said, bro. I'm gonna be so for real with you. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get out. I'm just gonna say, oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
Now that I mentioned... that was my fault. I shouldn't have mentioned that I have a peanut head. RJ, weren't you the one who called me a peanut?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
More like an almond? That's crazy.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I think you look like a hybrid between an anime girl and a gray alien. What do you mean gray alien? I'm not a gray alien. Can we stop taking away my hair, please? I really regret getting this bald one, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2.0 I will still have bald toggle, though, because I'm kind. I'm for the people. It's just, hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy, we're happy. Yeah, let's do explore.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Roger from American Dad and Whisper in the same file cabinet in my head. Wisp is a woman of the people. She's been scammed on feet too many times. You're right. Hold up. Is Roger that ugly ass alien? Roger, American Dad. Oh my god, it is that ugly ass alien. Why would you say that? The book in the top left should let you read what you missed. Oh, you're right. I don't really care enough, though. No, we're happy. I'm
Really?
sure of it. I
Well,
love being delusional.
If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
So the other... This actually speaking of American Dad. The other day I saw a very uncomfortable image of, you know how that there's somebody selling like breast milk something out there. I don't remember. It was probably Sydney Sweeney, if I'm being honest here. They were selling some sort of breast milk like thing, and somebody posted a picture of Roger being milked, and they were like, "This is her right now." It was horrible. I didn't like it.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is.
Breast
Not
milk beer,
happy.
maybe.
Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm not a fan of American Dad. I
Little
don't think I've
voices,
sat there
please,
and listened to,
fall
or
on
and watched
deaf
it enough.
ears.
However, I like whatchamacallit. Guys, have we ever watched not Inside Out? Oh my god. I'm having a brain fart. I remember the main character's name was Reagan. Inside Job. I like that
Eventually
one.
you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
I liked Inside Job. And then they canceled it for another
Words
season
like
of Big Mouth.
Eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift.
I fucking hate the
You
Cleveland show.
simply exist.
Literally so boring.
Forever.
Inside Job was so funny. I did it. I saved
You have
everyone.
already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, wow. I got a no. I got an alert. It says past the point of no return. There's no going back now. What the fuck is happening? Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last
Good,
person I talked to.
because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
I'm gonna say something kind of controversial. I watched like multiple seasons of Big Mouth because I was just hoping it would get better, and it just didn't. And it wasn't until like the last 2 seasons that I just finally gave up. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I felt like pure torture watching them, but I'm like, I was hoping that something would happen that wasn't. It was like to the point where it felt like I was watching CP, and that's when I had to stop because I was like, this is really uncomfortable. We should watch the Crow Show? No, thank you.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on.
Why would
I'm
you hope it
afraid
would
that
get
thing
better?
is you,
Because it had so
hero.
much clout and viewership that I figured maybe it'll get better one day.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
This narrator is so fucking annoying, by the way.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Big Mouth just looks bad, like visually appalling. I feel like we could say that about a lot of adult cartoons too, though. Like I feel like for example, Vizzy Pup, The Has-Been Hotel, and Hell of a Boss. People either love the art style or they hate the art style. I don't know how I feel about it. I have mixed feelings about it.
Don't you dare.
You know what has a lot of clout and viewership? Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Shut up. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
But the art style isn't inherently ugly. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Thank
The
you.
end. Nice knowing you.
Is there an ending where you let the princess go? I don't know. What do you mean I'm just now How many chapters are there? I'm so confused.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It can be a deal breaker. I can't read/watch One Piece because the design looks so bad to me. I had mixed feelings about One Piece. I felt that way for a while, and then it really grew on me because I just thought it was so bad that it was good, if that makes sense. And then also I'm just biased because I thought Nico Robin was pretty fine. Hold up. I want to see how many chapters are in this damn game. Not how many chapters are in the Bible. How many chapters in Slay the Princess. There's 20 different chapters. Oh, each cycle contains a maximum of 4 chapters. Okay. But I could have up to 20 different chapters.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I think we should watch one episode of Cyberpunk for every episode of Uma Musume. Which at this point would be like 90 seconds of the first episode. Guys, do we really want to watch Cyberpunk that badly? You know what, I'm just gonna proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I'll fuck with it? Okay, fine. We'll watch a little bit. How about that? We'll watch a little bit of Cyberpunk. Edge Runners. I see. That's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of the Cyberpunk genre, which is a little surprising apparently to some people. I've been told that they weren't expecting that from me. We'll watch a little bit of Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Mostly because I don't know why, but this game frustrates me in a bad way. I think I don't have the attention span for it right now. Or we could play a different game. It can get emotionally intense. I love emotionally intense things. Let me play some background music real fast. Is this farewell? Nah. I don't even care anymore, bro. We'll leave YouTube. Or we'll stay on YouTube. I don't even care. What are they gonna do? You know a different game? Tori played it yesterday, Hollow Cure. What's Hollow Cure? Hollow Cure.
What's this?
Oh, is this the one that's like it's about HoloLive or something? Cyberpunk made you cry? That's crazy. Guys, I have a bunch of games that we just never played. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have an ungodly amount of games right now. I'd like to get through a couple of them. Nope, not that one. Holy crap, the coffin of Andy and Lily? My fault. Can we get a sound alert of Brian saying it's not your fault? Yeah, why not? All I Cure is a game about VTubers beating the shit out of their parasocial fans. Interesting. I'm not sure what to say to that. I'm just looking through my game library. I'm not ignoring you guys, I promise. I have Balloons TD6. Why do I have... I think I bought Balloons during the during the sale because it was like $1. And I thought it was funny. Hold up, I'm looking through. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Give me back my background music. Ew, I don't want to hear my voice. I don't like hearing my voice. Alright, I don't want to do that. Did you ever get Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015? I did not. I definitely did not. I most definitely did not. Let's see, what else could I play? What else could I play? You should play Don't Shit Your Pants. No, I'm actually notorious for shitting my pants, so I don't think that's appropriate right now. I'm gonna do a little Debbie real fast. What kind of genre am I feeling? Play Don't Shit Your Pants. What is Don't Shit Your Pants? Fine, hold up. I need to look it up because now I'm curious. Don't shit your pants. Where's Don't Shit Your Pants? Is that on Steam? I don't think is it on Steam? Where it at? Where is it at? Where you buy it? Where you get it? Oh, it's a browser game? Okay. Because I was about to say it's not on Steam. Taiwan Love Story. Thank you for that. Let me look it up. Don't shit your pants. What? My goodness, what are you guys? Guys, what is this? Hold up, let me see what this is. You guys are weird. Don't shit your pants. Ugh! I'm gonna look at what this is. What is this? It's not even letting me do anything. I'm trying to look at what Don't Shit Your Pants is, because I'm confused. It's not letting me do anything. Connecting to the Newgrounds gateway. That's what you've been saying for like the last minute. Sorry, I have like no patience. Hello? 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 Gold. Okay. I see now. Play. Okay, it's not letting me play. That's interesting. Thank you. It's not letting me type. I'm getting upset. Oh, there we go. Okay, fine. We'll play Don't Shit Your Pants. We'll play Don't Shit Your Pants. Oh, I hate when it does that. Properties. All right. What a wonderful remove, I guess. There we go. Oh no, I'm walking, aren't I? I don't want to walk. It's because I was pressing stuff. Crap. See, this is also why I wanted 2.0. Let me do the thing. Properties. Cancel. Interact. Verify. Checking your browser, thank you. Are we good? Okay. Don't shit your pants, it is. there any way I can make this full screen? Because it's really bothering me. Or would I guess I'm just gonna have to do this. Remember now, don't shit your pants. I'll try my best. Alright. It looks like that's the best it's gonna get. What is this? Play. You really need to take a shit. Shit. Oh. Okay. Well. Play. No. I don't know how to know. Do not shit your pants. Pants. I shit my pants anyways? Okay. Okay. Play. Okay. Okay. No. Go to bathroom. Ooh. What do I do? Oh, I play. Quick, tighten your sphincter. I don't know how to do that. This is what games used to be like for unks. Oh, okay, my fault. Open door. Pull door. Go to toilet. Poop in toilet. God damn it. Alright. I got this. Pull door open. Go to toilet. Pull down pants. Stand up. Stand up. Pull down your pants. Fuck me. Poop. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. Open door by pull. Pull door. Take hands and pull pants down. Remove your pants. Go to toilet. Poop. Somebody get this girl her master's in pants shitting. Thank you. Alright. Play. Pull open door. Pull door. Remove pants. Sit on toilet. Sit on toilet. Poop. How do I get all the rewards? Let's see if we can get a double decker. How do I get the rewards? Open. Pull Open the door. Pull. Fuck you. Pull door. Remove pants. Sit on toilet. Stand. Sit. Toilet. Poop on. I'm just sit on. Ah, damn it. I just wanted. Yay! Try holding it in as long as you can. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 rewards so far. Remove your pants. Open door. Pull. Pull door. Alright. We're gonna let him cook a little. Close door. Pull. Open door. Pull. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Oh, what? Okay. I gotta hold it. Can we shit in the tank? Alright, let's see. Play. Move. Pants. Open door. Pull. Pull door. Remove shirt. Remove shirt. Open toilet. Open toilet. Sit. Sit on toy. Poop. Ah, damn it. Okay, I will do this. I'm struggling to type, I know. I know I am. Oh wait, I meant to play. Remove pants. Pull door. Open. Let's see. What can I do? There's an achievement for shitting in someone else's pants? You're a liar. Can I remove shoes? Can I dance? Sit on toilet. Ooh. I wanted to see if I could... Damn it. Okay. What's Mr. Efficient? How do I... Play. Move pants. Poop. Yeah, there we go. We got one. Holding off the inevitable. Play. Move pants. Open door. Pull door. Poop. Damn it. Seppuku? Okay, maybe that'll work. Seppuku. No. Remove pants. Pull door. Let's see. Sit on floor. Sit on toilet. Close door. Let's see if I can do it at 1 second. Damn it. What can I do? shitting at the starting gun. What does that even mean? Hold it? What am I holding? I want to win. Open. Wait, no. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Oop. Chat, give me 1 sec. My apologies. My mother wanted my help with something. What if the game made her shit her pants? A little bit, yeah. But, my mom wanted help. She's getting a new job, so she wanted help with something. Play. Okay. Remove clothes, maybe? Damn it. Get naked. Naked. Jork it. Wisp it. Sloppy. Remove pants. Pull door. Sit. Stand. Stand. Sit on toilet. Okay. Damn it. Well, now I know I can stand. Play. Remove clothes. Oh, wait, damn it. Remove pants. Pull door. Stand. Ooh. Okay, that did nothing. Play. Remove pants. Oh, no, actually. Pull door. Go to bathroom. Stand. Sit on toilet. Pee. Remove pants. Stand. Remove pants. Sit on toilet. Pee. Okay. I would like some hints, yes, actually. I would like some hints, that would be nice. I can't pee. Play. I already did that one. But I already have the reward. Play. Ooh. What if I do play? Shit. Is that different? No. Seppuku. Play. Remove pants. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Close door. Stand. Close door. You know what? Fuck it. We poop. A word 6 should be clench. Okay, that's crazy. Let me clench. Let's see what clench. Move pants. Open door. No. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Clench. Hold it. Hold in your hold. Maybe once it tells me that the head is coming out. Fart. Ugh. Small fart is meta. What if I fart? Oh. Okay. Play. Move pants. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Fart. Nope. Let's see. Huh. How do I beat the game? What do I do? How do I do this? Like, I know I won, but... Dance. Jork it. Wisp it. Doggy style. Kiss. Die. Okay. Play. Remove pants. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Die. Alright. Play. Cry. Remove hands. Pull door. Sit on toilet. Sing. Cry. Sad. Dance. Eat. Key. Ooh, whatever. The inevitable shitting at the starting gun. Small fart for holding the inevitable? Okay. Bro said small fart. Okay. Let's try small fart. Small fart. Oh. Open. Oh, I got more time. Hold door. Remove hands. Sit on toilet. Shit. Oh my god, RJ, you're a genius. That was crazy. Check pockets? Okay. Small fart. Check pockets. Take pills. Alright. Move ants. Oh, pull door. Sit on toilet. What if I flush? Can I flush? Now we play the waiting game? Okay. So should I let myself die or should I poo at like the last second? How's everyone's at let myself die? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, wait a minute. Chat, we won. Alright. We are no longer shitting our pants. We have beat shit your pants. Don't shit your pants. Wisp Sarah Hill the shit king. Wisp shit hill. My fault. You know, that was surprisingly kind of enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie to you. New game. Whisper Sheeta. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I should get a shitting toggle for 2.0. Speaking of, I can't help it. I like leaking things. Do you guys want to see a small little leak? Just a small one. Just a small one. Just an itty bitty one. Baby. Itty bitty. I'm so excited. Hold up, let me... it's not nearly complete whatsoever. However, I'll give you a little leak of the face. This is just a sketch for my friend. We're still deciding. Like a small fart for VTuber is crazy. I'm so excited. You guys don't understand. Hold up. I'm kind of letting my friend take a lot of artistic liberties because she's a really good artist, and I I trust her. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Now let me block that out because that's a note she put, and I don't want you guys reading that note. Done. Save to photos. Take your pills, guys. Just know she's gonna be good at his shit. There we go. This is a tiny little leak. Just baby. Barely. Barely. This stays between us, okay? Nobody else is allowed to know, okay? Pinky promise? You guys promise? We're not gonna leak anything? Or else little Debbie will come after you. Little Debbie will literally kill you. She'll kill your ass. Do you really want to be killed on Debbie? On Debbie, you right. On my Debbie, bro. Alright. Open file. I'm telling you, this is like... There's like not much at all. You thought Betty was a leak? That's crazy. Image. Little Betty. Hold up. Let's put her under. Downloads. This is a very small itty bitty leak. Nobody's allowed to know except us, okay? Here she is. That's what we got so far. It's a very little leak. You guys never saw this, by the way. This is between us. We rockin' with it? Yeah, I wanted messier hair. OMG, she looks just like me. Thank you! Thank you! I wanted to add fangs this time. I definitely regret not adding fangs last time. The piercings, thank you. I'm pretty excited about the piercings. I think the piercings are hella sick. Multiple daisies. She's also got little moles. Oh, see? Little mole. 1, 2, 3 moles. Goes hard. What did you see again? I don't know. What are you talking about? What's bro talking about? What's blood yapping about? But yeah, she's definitely gonna have crazier hair. I've been wanting crazier hair. I feel like her hair right now is a little too tame. A little too tame. I really like the piercings. I love the piercings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I asked my friends. I was like, hey, bro. I know I don't have like regular ears. I don't have canonically. Wisp does not have like human ears on the sides. That doesn't exist. I don't have actual ears. So, but I like piercings. I have very plain piercings in real life, actually. I just have like one on each side. I've always wanted more, but I can't. Wisp finally growing up is crazy. I've always wanted more, but I'm a pussy. I don't want to. I'm scared. So I was like, what do you think of piercings on the dog ears? And she was like, that would be so fucking cool. I was like, I'm glad. Her outfit's hella cool too. I'm pretty excited about that. Her original outfit, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold up. Let me... I forgot the toggle. Hold up. Let me do the thing. No, that's the wrong one. Ugh, I always hate that it does that. I think it's cute, but I don't think it's me, if that makes sense. I think it's cute, but it's not me. You feel me? However, I'm quite excited for the new model. This is hella wisp coated. This is wisp coated as fuck. too frilly. Really got that Jorts vibe. Yeah, I think it's a little too revealing for my liking. It's too cutesy while you're like, fuck all of you, love you. So the new model, the plan is to have a similar color scheme as my current one, but more my style. I'm so in love with the outfit itself though, what we have so far. I think it's so fucking cool. It is so good. It's definitely, I wasn't expecting to have an outfit like that, but I really like it. I'll give you a hint though. It's got cargo pants. Is it a hoodie and jeans? No, it's a cargo pants and a cool top. It's showing more skin than I thought I would normally go with. However, I like the way my friend did it. It's tasteful in my opinion. It's not just showing titty to show titty kind of thing, if that makes sense. You feel me? It looks dope. Anyways, I'm sorry, I don't have going for like, is it streetwear? It is more streetwear-ish, yes. I would say streetwear is probably the best way to put that. It's definitely more streetwear. Alright. I don't have a lot planned today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't have a whole lot planned today. So, what do we want to do? Y'all rocking with watching random YouTube videos? It's a Monday, okay? I can't be bothered to do much today. I really can't. I'm not in the mood. Also, for the 2.0, I am actually planning to get a proper starting soon screen and proper background music. I know, I'm so professional. Pop Tropica's crazy. No, we're not watching Cyberpunk. We're having a good YouTube day, okay? I don't wanna cut out YouTube today. I like YouTube today. They're being nice to me. Hold up. I'm looking. There's a very specific video I wanted to watch the other day. It had to do with Andy and Lily. It was like a video essay on it, and I was kind of intrigued. Ew! Okay, that's really not what I wanted to see. Maybe I should have saved the video instead of subjecting myself to all of this. The pregnancy test is crazy, Andy and Lily. Maybe video essay will. Alright. There were these two videos I wanted to watch in particular. One of them is The Coffin of Andy and Lily is an Intellectual Masterpiece by Stem Cell. And the other one was The Deceptive Tendencies of Andrew Graves. Copy. Those are the two I wanted to watch. Because I like to see people's opinions on them. Because I definitely have very strong opinions about how odd the game is and how gross it makes me feel. However, I have met people who genuinely enjoy the game, and I want to understand why. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
My
this is the
hotkeys.
coffin of Andy and Lele. It follows a
Shut the hell up. Sir, give me a second. My god. See, guys, this is what I mean. She's overstimulated. Okay. Get your bitch ass to the side, Wisp. Let me turn off my background music. This is by... I said it earlier, but I already forgot. Stem Cell. Why he makes so many videos about this? Wait, hold up. Why does he have more than two? Or more than one, I mean. The greatest anti-hero story ever told. Okay, that's a very bold claim, mister.
Relationship between two siblings with clear psychotic disorders and are way too close for comfort. At its core, this game is
How's the volume, by the way? Is that too loud?
a contemporary romance visual novel, and it's so
Is that too loud or is that fine? It's good.
morally
Okay.
ambiguous that it's actually made me throw up in the past. Mostly because there are multiple sequences where the siblings do the do, but also because of how immersive the game actually is. Needless to say, this game is rated R. This is not a kid's game. Please keep that in mind. By the general population, this game has been labeled the incest game, or the
Yeah. That makes sense.
porn game, despite the fact that it doesn't contain any pornographic
Where are Bro's eye? What is happening to Bro's eyes?
material. You can thank the VTubers for that one, though it
Hey! 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 What do you mean you can thank the VTubers? Fuck out of here.
really does walk that
God forbid we play a game.
line sometimes. I think the authors are kind of forced to walk that line because that kind of content is what spawned its cult fan base. I genuinely believe they're against the prospect. They only really added the first hint of that kind of material as a joke. They're just committing to the bit. This
Okay. What do you mean committing to the... You know what's committing to the bit? Committing to the bit is me saying I want to see Tori's feet. Committing to the bit, showing like full-on sex sequences of siblings having sex is... I don't know if that's committing to the bit. I think that's a little too far.
week, the third episode of the series came out. It more than doubled the playtime. There are an ungodly amount of endings to this episode. Each could have their own analysis, but
By sex, do you mean coitus? Exactly. That's exactly what I meant, actually.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
I think you
But
literally said,
today,
where's the
I'm
incest I came here to see?
gonna focus on the canon route, or
The Tori feed is just a bit. It is the bit. Okay. Guys, I need you to understand, contrary to popular belief, I actually think feet are really disgusting. Hold up, my dog is here. She's outside my door. My fault. Whenever I hear my dog come by, like, what she does is that when she comes upstairs and she wants to go to bed, I hear her little tippy taps outside and they're just... And then I hear her sniffing my door and that's how I know that she wants to come in and sleep. She wants her good night treat. Hey, hello? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Go to your spot. And enjoy. Feast. Feast, my child. Lay down. You know where to go. Lay down on your spot, child. Come on. Please, come here. Lay down. My child, lay down. Here, baby. You're so cool. Beautiful. And so cute. Good girl. Okay. Hopefully that keeps you entertained for a bit, my child. I literally said, "Where's the incest? I came here to see the incest." I think you are you guys gaslighting me right now? Because I don't remember saying that. I remember her complaining that we only got the kind of incest ending, not the full. No, that's not what happened. I literally said that the entire time I thought that we weren't getting the incest ending. And when I found out that we actually didn't get the incest ending, I was shocked. I was like, there's no way, because that felt so incestuous. You guys are gaslighting me. Stop.
Cliffhanger route, as most people call it. I actually got this on the first try.
I feel like these video essays are her just trying to justify her love. I don't like this game. It doesn't count as gaslighting if we admit it. You don't need to justify it.
I
Shut up.
suck at video games. Yay. The complexity of this specific route is
Why is he translucent? That's kind of... Actually, no. I'm sorry, what's his name? Stem Cell? I'm sorry, Stem Cell. I don't have any room to judge you for any of whatever's happening with your background because I use Little Debbie, so...
hands down the most underrated part of the game. If you have a basic set of morals, you probably don't want the siblings to have extracurricular affairs. Yet, when they're apart, you can't help but want them to come back together because bad things just ensue, like domestic violence. In this route, they frequently...
I personally never felt like I wanted them to be together. In fact, I wanted Andy to stay the fuck away from her. Maybe that's just me, though.
Get closer together and then move back and then get closer together and then move back and then blah, 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 blah. You get the point. It's just a massive roller coaster of emotions. It's almost sickening. Get it? Because I vomited the first time I played this game. Anyways, the way their actions are explained away is ingenious. During the third episode, we finally get a glimpse into why they are so codependent. The siblings' mom, Rini, for lack of a better term, is disconnected from her responsibilities as a mother. This probably stemmed from the fact that she had her kids before she was 18. That's really fucked up. Wow, they're just going to every possible dark place.
Okay. That's a cop-out, in my opinion. That's a cop-out. I know teen moms who did not... were actually quite good parents. I've met teen moms who were very good parents. That's a cop-out, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I don't think that being a teen mom suddenly excuses the behavior that Andy and Lily's mom had. I don't... Okay. I personally... In regards to teen moms, I think that it's fine to be a teen mom. I obviously don't advocate for being a teen mom, but I also don't see an issue with a teen mom they've made the choice, you know? It happened. And if you're choosing to whether or not you choose to keep your child or not, if you choose to keep your child and like continue on through school and like raise your child well, I have like immense amount of respect for you. The teen mom I'm thinking of specifically, she had her child while she was still in high school, and I literally remember seeing her graduation photos like she was like 8 or 9 months pregnant, and now like she's super successful. So like I think that's a huge cop out, and she has more kids too. But like she had her first kid at like 17, I think. So I don't know. That's a cop out. Just because you're a teen mom doesn't mean you can't be a good mom.
They can think of. What the fuck? During this portion, Rini shows how little she cares for her responsibilities as a mother. Every single responsibility she has for raising Ashley is put onto little Andrew. He's a 7-year-old, I think. I don't know how old he is in this sequence. That includes the cooking, watching over her, etc., 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 etc. That kind of responsibility at such a young age is most likely what spawned that codependency.
He did cook a little with that one. But again, I genuinely don't think their mom being a teen mom has much to do with the fact that she was a shitty mom. I just think that she had a lot of resentment towards her children, and that's why she put all the burden onto Andrew, because she just didn't like her kids. I think she just fucking hated her kids. Because also, let's keep in mind, yes, she was a teen mom when she had Andrew, but Andrew and Lily are like 2 years apart. So she had Lily 2 years after she had Andrew. You know? She still had Lily. Like, if she had Lily before the age of 18, at that point, that was a full-on choice, you know? Andrew, okay, I get it. Maybe you fucked up, you were young, but if she also had Lily before 18, at that point, that's a choice, girl. That you could have waited until after 18 for the second child.
How the hell are they supposed to define what they are to each other when Andrew is both Ashley's father figure and brother, and Ashley is both Andrew's sister and daughter figure? Like, what the fuck? It's just begging the question, what does this do to the brain chemistry of a child? Explaining this codependency is kind of the main purpose of this main sequence. That's why it's unskippable. It really just wants to get down the true nature of the relationships between the main characters. On a side note, they also make funny rags on white people stereotypes.
But also, I don't know if you guys remember this sequence, but so during this, because I finished chapter 3, I don't know if I still have that VOD up, because I played it very randomly. Like, I finished all of chapter, like, I finished like the last, I think, portion of chapter 3 in an old VOD. I might have deleted it on accident. I forgot I played it during that VOD. I might have to go back and find it. But like in chapter 3, towards the end, when they were going through Andrew's mind, okay, fine, we get it, they're codependent, yada yada yada. How are we gonna explain away the codependency when, like, he was having incestuous thoughts about his sister? Like, he was having sexual thoughts about his sister. When he was with Julia, he was thinking about his fucking sister. Julia's his ex-girlfriend, by the way. He was having inappropriate thought. He's both father figure and brother, while she's both daughter figure and sister. None of this justifies the fucking... No, yeah, you're right, because I personally, if I had a brother figure, and if I saw somebody that I considered my brother and father, my first thought would not be, I want to fuck them. Personally. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me.
The racist old grandpa and the pretentious old hag, for example. On a side note, I have a little theory. Right smack dab in the middle of this portion, little Ashley gets lost in a swamp. And when Andrew goes to look for her, he accidentally summons a demon. And what he asks this demon for is just like, oh, Ashley, come out and I'll eat your vegetables. And then they do the deal. This leads me to believe that Ashley might have died in that swamp, and Andrew just accidentally summoned her back to life with a demon. This could be a stretch.
That is definitely a stretch. That's absolutely a stretch, because I feel like if she had, for some reason, passed away and then been revived in that swamp, it absolutely would have been addressed by the demon that she summoned. It would have been like, oh, I think he called her a tar soul. It'd be like, oh, tar soul, you've died and revived or whatever. That motherfucking that demon had no chill, bro. Bro just said everything.
stretch. I don't really get the mechanics of the demon stuff. I'll leave it up to the author. Here's another point I want to make. This game uses the visual novel format extremely well. There
I will
are
give them that,
frequent
yes.
points in the game where characters are screaming at each other from the other room, and it's almost as if you can read the sound as if it's muffled, or the lines as if they're muffled.
No, I will give them that. The gameplay itself, aside from the incestuous parts, is actually quite fun. Like, the puzzles and stuff, I think they're enjoyable. It's just every time I get the random flashback of them making out, I'm like, ugh, I don't like that.
At least that's how I read it. Maybe my imagination is just really good. That's how detailed this story is, at least to me. The immersion in this game is on a level most AAA studios don't even get to. It's a shame this story has been deemed a risk to talk about. Good thing I got balls of steel. Yeah, do a little dance, make a little love. Wait, no, and the
Oh crap, what the fuck? My fault.
as if you can read the sound as if it's muffled, or the lines as if they're muffled.
Hold up. I want to see what the comments say. The drama is good, the psychological issues are engaging, and it's like the bomb under the table analogy where the tension is always there and rising to see if it'll explode. Writing was so good, made me hate Ashley in the flashbacks. I don't, personally speaking, I don't think it takes a lot to make you hate Ashley. Maybe that's just me though. I hate how everyone calls it the incest game without looking any further than a couple rogue fans or TikToks about the game. The reason why the incest part happened is because of their fucked up codependent manipulative relationship and Ashley's need for Andrew constantly by her side, and he's basically filling in for every type of love she's ever known. That she isn't... I don't agree with that. She isn't actually attracted to Andrew. She does this to make him never leave and basically not kill her. I don't believe that. I truly believe that they're still... that they have... I don't agree with that. Especially with the fact that in the flashbacks, we literally see Andrew talking about how he's having unholy thoughts. What the YouTube comment psychology might be. Shut up. But in the flashback, it literally speaks about Andrew, like, having... Hold up. Let me find my video on it. Shameless plug. Let's put on Little Debbie real fast. Let me find my video. Because I played it. Hold up. Ugh, I gotta go to the VOD. This is what happens when I don't cut my VODs up in a timely manner. Was it Andy and Lily because I hate myself? Probably. Yeah, it was this one. Oh no, cringe alert, we don't hear my voice. I think this is before I got the mic, the audio consultation, so. There we go. Is that really what I sound like, guys? I'm gonna cover myself because I don't like that outfit. Okay, now what the fuck do I do? Is this the one? No, it's not. I lied. It's not even the one. Ugh. My life would be easier if I organized my VODs better. Need Tori to get her degree so she can give her professional opinion on the game. Hey, technically, I could also get a degree on. I could get a certification or something and be a thing. I don't know. Oh. Hold up. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is it? They PhD is crazy. I like that though. Dude, where did I play that section? Am I crazy? Hello, Andy and Lily.
Andy and Lily.
Oh dear. I swear on my life I did that part. Okay, I'm not going through the whole 5-hour VOD just for that section. Fuck out of here. Guys, why did I spend so much time on this? Holy you're telling me I spent 5 whole hours? No, I have like an 8-hour one of Annie and Lily, don't I? Am I okay? For the bit? At this point, I'm not gonna finish that, actually. That's Uma Musume. That's Dr. Detective. That's Alien Stage. Animal tier list. Omegaverse Sims. Okay, I guess it was this one. Oh, I'm stupid. It's right here. No, I'm dumb. It's not right there. Where is that small section? Is it in the deleted one? Is it in the one I deleted? Alright, chat, well... I may low-key just be dumb. Hi, Nico! Hi, Nico. I don't think I want to watch that video anymore, though. It kind of annoyed me. We're gonna watch this, though. We're gonna watch the genius of Andy and Lily's most underrated scene. What do you guys have? What do they have to say about this? What do they have to say about this?
A year ago, the Coffin of Andy and Laylee's second episode took the internet by storm with its masterful exploration of a twisted codependency that even a year later keeps you uncovering new layers to the characters' ulterior motives and wicked psychology. For me, this game's existence was a generational event in video game storytelling, and my episode 2 analysis championed it as essentially perfect. With one notable
Essentially perfect is crazy.
exception. The Blood Oath. I knew my original remarks about that scene were gonna be controversial, and the comment section proved it with passionate arguments about how to interpret its meaning and execution. However, much time has passed and I've come around to appreciating the scene's deeper complexities. What I once saw as a contradiction is in fact a vital addition to the enigma that is Andrew's subtly manipulative character. So, this will be an addendum where I correct the record and show why the Blood Oath is bloody genius. In order to reappraise the Blood Oath, we need to revisit the events that led to it. All the way back in episode 1,
am I tripping, or did we not? I don't remember what the Blood Oath was.
Little Andy and Laylee committed involuntary manslaughter on poor little Nina. Owing to the fact he was guilt-tripped into it, Andrew coped with the killing by developing an enormous victim complex. His entire thing is to dodge accountability for all his wrongdoings by convincing himself nothing is ever his fault because
Alright, yeah, bro's kind of cooking here. I felt bad for Andrew at first, and then he was like, oh no, we killed mom and dad. We killed mom and... Bitch, you fucking helped dismember their bodies. Shut the fuck up.
his sister is just that manipulative. This became the foundation of the siblings' dynamic moving forwards, with Andrew remaining an enabler even into adulthood. And of course he did. He had no incentive to change his behaviour because it created a cycle of mutually beneficial blame. For the deeply insecure Ashley, she could count on Andrew being around for her even at her craziest because he's a doormat in need of a villain. And for Andrew, he gets to
Calling him a doormat is crazy. A doormat in need of a villain. Okay, I agree with what this guy is saying.
tell himself
He's kind of cooking.
Perpetually innocent. Now, episode 2, a much longer chapter, greatly expanded on their relationship. In several ways. One
Thankfully, I didn't get the full-on incestuous route, so I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about.
major revelation was the immediate aftermath of Nina's death, and that was something I initially took issue with. We learnt that Laylee threatened to tell on Andy for Nina's passing, blackmailing him into doing what she says. After several days of getting fed up with her nagging, Andy instead made a blood oath with her. He'll keep her company, and in turn, she'll keep his secret. I actually liked how the blackmail very strongly complemented Ashley's insecurities, reinforcing the themes of trust and betrayal, but I still argued in my original critique that the blackmail and resulting blood oath undermined Andrew's agency by very much making him the victim of circumstance he pretends to be. The blackmail obviously for being blackmail, and the blood oath for what I felt reduced Andrew's subservience to a contractual obligation.
Okay, whoa. Bro's just saying words to say words. I personally, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But the whole thing of, like, Lily, like, blackmailing him, being like, I'm gonna tell, if you say anything, I'm gonna tell everyone that you killed Nina or whatever it was. I don't remember what she did. Respectfully, who was genuinely going to believe her? Andrew was known for being the one who, like, tried to keep her in check, who was the calmer of the two. Who was gonna believe Lily? Like, who was going to believe Lily? Maybe that's just me, though. I'm bored of this one. I don't like this one. I don't like it because I can't disagree with some of the things he's saying. Oh my god, wait. Low-key, why do I want to watch some Dipsy
I don't think it
Pop?
goes without
What is this? Limus. How to not write a victim of abuse. Okay, guys. I have, in fact, watched all of Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I'm sorry. I have a love-hate relationship with the shows.
saying, but representation is important for any source of fiction. People
However, I don't like Angel Dust, so I'm curious as to what he has to say.
of a particular group want to feel seen and understood, and most of all, not.
Well, I don't hate him, but I think most of the character, no, not most, all of the characters in every single series are insufferable in their own way.
Feel like they are alone.
However, the Has-Been Hotel songs are really good.
And that's why good representation is important. It can help people feel seen, while also educate those who are unfamiliar with a certain group of people. But because it is so important, it's
It was okay, but it definitely crude, just to be as crude as possible. No, I agree. Oh. I think that they tried to use shock value and humor in how do I say, in inefficient ways.
also a tragedy in most cases when a piece of media has bad representation. It creates a harmful caricature that reinforces.
Stop, the Good Doctor is crazy. I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon! Andrew and Lily, if they were written by Vivzy Pop, sounds like a Nightmare blunt rotation.
Negative stereotypes. Stereotypes that bleed into real life. Most people won't even be able to tell if those stereotypes or traits are harmful or not because they are just not properly educated on the particular group of people that is being poorly represented. And that's why it is crucial to have good representation. You do not want to create a false narrative because of bad writing. But unfortunately, there are some stories out there that create a bad narrative through poor representation. Case
You're
in
just
point,
glad Daniel Day
Angel
came
Dust from
so
Has-Been
good.
Hotel.
This body was made to be exploited. Kinky. Come on, keep talking dirty.
Now, I don't think I've ever come across a character so poorly represented, but also so greatly praised by the general audience. Has-Been Hotel is already a pretty controversial show for valid and invalid reasons. And no, the show isn't bad because the word fuck is used more times than a drunk in an Irish pub. I feel that a lot of my own personal problems with the show boil down to one of its most popular characters, and I feel that way.
I genuinely don't understand why Angel Dust is such a popular character, personally speaking. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me.
Because it does a good job at representing the exact issues the show has. Angel Dust
Oh wow, he was in K-pop Demon Hunter.
is one of the only homosexual characters in the entire show. His entire gimmick is that he's a washed-up porn star / prostitute drug addict. Already his character is
didn't know.
reinforcing negative gay stereotypes. It was a pretty big red flag for me starting the show.
I like Husk, personally. He was my favorite character. I thought Husk was so real. I think he's the only character I didn't I didn't have any issues with whatsoever.
And one that I couldn't really shake away. The stereotype of gay men being heavy drug users with insanely high sex drives is older than the creator of the show is. This is a stereotype that was being criticized in the 90s. This is a show that came out in 2023.
When came out in 2024, my fault. It was like 2025?
It is wild to me that a character who is written like this is in a show that came out just last year. It wouldn't even bother me that much if Angel Dust being a party and play gay wasn't his
Vaggie?
entire
Are you talking about Vaggie, her girlfriend?
personality. But just about every scene he is in, with a few exceptions, has to have humor or comments relating to him being
Like
a
the
porn
radio
star
demon?
or him liking drugs.
Alistair was alright. He was okay. What's his face? I liked Vox, not because I thought he was a particularly well-written character. I'm just personally a fan of his voice actor. He's the guy who played Emmett in Legally Blonde, the musical on Broadway, and I like him as a person. I think he's fun.
And in between all of those scenes, you have him basically sexually harassing every male character and trying to make advances
Your
towards
friend
them,
is
no matter what their
diabolical.
sexuality is.
In your bedroom, maybe? Under the covers? Maybe we can go look together.
Don't.
Come on. I bet I can make those wings fly.
I love the sound effects this guy puts. But I like Husk. I think Husk is a very, very interesting character.
Is also another negative gay stereotype. Now, since I already know the rebuttal to this, no, the show taking place in hell isn't an excuse for characters like this. More often than not, I see people use the "it takes place in hell" excuse to justify offensive characters or bad writing. But when you have systems like that in place to fall back on when criticism is made, then it's more of a crutch for your writing rather than an actual world-building tool. Angel Dust is just offensive for the sake of being offensive, but truth be told, I
think I would have to agree with that. I think that the song Poison is very uncomfortable. That's an extremely uncomfortable song to listen to. And some of the things he says are quite literally, I feel, just for shock value.
don't even think Vivsipop realizes that he's offensive. I think she genuinely just doesn't know that he's a negative gay stereotype.
I don't think... Okay. Respectfully, I'm not a gay man. So maybe my opinion doesn't hold that much weight. I don't think he's that offensive. But I think he's just poorly written. Like, there's just... He's a poorly written character. Point blank period.
And call me a snowflake all you want, but when your general audience of the show is, like, below the age of 13, then I do think it's...
Okay, no. I disagree with that because Has-Been Hotel is literally an 18-plus show. If 13-year-olds and below are watching that, that's on the parents and that's on them. Because I'm pretty sure on Amazon Prime it literally says 18+.
important for you to have
That's
good representation.
at that point that's not her issue. Everyone knows that it's an adult show. If you have ever watched Hell of a Boss Hell of a Boss, there's literally a warning in the beginning saying this is not for this is offensive.
In order to not send a bad narrative. Kids are really fucking impressionable, and if we learned anything from the internet in the past several years, it's
the Idubbbz Tana clip is crazy. You never actually paid attention to the lyrics of Poison, you just have it in your playlist for the beat of it. I just don't think it's that good of a song. I don't like his voice very much. And it's nothing against the voice actor or the singer, I'm just not a fan of his voice.
that the content you put out will have an effect on people, negative or positive. The landscape for queer people, both on the internet and outside of it, is already really, really hard. The last thing that we need right now is for more people to have reasons to hate us.
It goes back way further than family.
Giving Vivzy Pop the benefit of the doubt that she doesn't know that Angel Dust is a negative gay stereotype, because I assume, in good faith, that she isn't trying to be like that. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that this is still the character she wrote regardless. But that being said, this isn't the worst problem that I have with it.
I feel like all of them could be considered like, all of them are considered gay stereotypes in their own way though. Like Vaggie is like I assume that Vaggie is their version of like a butch lesbian. And then I don't know. The entire show is full of stereotypes. Let's be honest here. The entire show is full of stereotypes. None of these cartoons are for children. Yeah. No, dude, I hated Ren and Stimpy. Hold up. Let me look something up. Has been hotel rating. It's literally TVMA. It's rated TVMA, indicating it is intended for mature audiences and is not suitable for children. It is quite literally. It's ages 17 plus allegedly. But I don't. So at that point, I hate the argument that, oh, your audience is so and so, your audience is this age. That is up to your parents. If you are not watching your child, like, that's on you. That is on you. That is literally on you. If you're like, oh my god, I don't want my child seeing this. This is literally what's happening with the fucking Steam shit. Where it's like, they're like, oh, like, this is not suitable for kids. Your kid should not have full access to Steam on their own, first of all. Like, respectfully. If your 12-year-old is able to just, like, access Steam and look through all the games and shit, that's on you. Because you should be the one buying the games for them. Like, that's on you. That's not my problem.
Angel Dust.
When I say come, you say yes, Valentino. When I say you are fucking 20 guys before lunch, you say yes, Valentino.
See,
you've been watching horror movies since you were a small child. You should be the one buying the games for them. What if they're dead? If they're dead, then I think the least of their worries is probably buying Call of Duty on Steam. Okay, fine. Let me be more sensitive, okay? Instead of if the guardian, whoever's in charge of the child should be whoever's legally in charge of the child should be watching over that. Like, it's not like, I don't think it's Vivzy Pop's problem, whoever bought them the iPad exactly. I genuinely don't think it's Vivzy Pop's problem that, like, 13-year-olds have decided that they want to watch the show. I don't think that should dictate who can or cannot, like, what she can or cannot write, if that makes sense. It's quite clearly stated in multiple places, through the ratings and through all that her content is not for kids.
Vivzy Pop decided to make Angel Dust a victim of sexual assault.
Also, like, I feel like a lot of the times people see bright colors and animated characters and they're like, automatically assume that's for kids. That is not true. Motherfucker. Hold up. Look at me. You think that just because I got a damn... Oh, look at me, I'm a cute anime girl. You think I'm family fucking friendly? Get the fuck out of here. If you are under the age of 18 and you're watching this shit, get out. Go away. Respectfully, come back when you're 18 or don't. I am not for children. My content is not for children.
Assault. His recovery is a plotline in the show, and I don't have an issue with this on paper. Not only do I think it's important to represent male victims of abuse, but also queer men who were victims of it. Men, both gay and straight, have been victims of sexual assault, and it's something that hasn't been properly...
Yes, that is true. However, I think that whatever he's doing with this statistic is stupid. you're giving... Can you give us a source or something? Alright. Bro Willie just took screenshots of things and said, yes, this is a statistic. Can we get like a CDC number or something? Hold up. What's the statistic on? Chat, let's do a little research. Male sexual assault. Male sexual assault. Assault. Statistics. Let's not just put little infographics and expect people to believe them. I don't think that's a good way to speak about important things. Alright, let's go. National Sexual Violence Resource Center. Statistics. Alright, what does this guy say? At least 1 in 6 men. So, when was this posted? This was posted 10 months ago? This was posted in October 2024. As of August 2025. The statistic is actually, according to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, the statistic is actually worse. It says about 1 in 4 male victims of completed or attempted rape first experience... Oh, my apologies. I lied. I'm reading the wrong statistic. My apologies. Hold up, let me find it. Where are you? Okay, his say 1 in 6. Let me see this one. This one is 43% of men reported experiencing 43% of men reported experiencing some sort of sexual assault or harassment. Only 16% of men with documented histories of sexual abuse. Sexual abuse, same study. I would really like to see the study. Like, respectfully, like, unironically, I would like to see the study. Because I agree. Like, I'm not trying to, like, say, like, he's wrong. I would just like to see, like, his sources. You feel me? Because I know it's true. I know it's true. I want to know the exact number with sources.
Recognized in society, which is why the execution of...
Did they not cite the study in the article? But like, he doesn't give us anything. He literally just screenshotted right here. This is all it's just a screenshot. Oh my god. That's totally my fault. I'm so sorry, bro. My big ass fucking head was covering it. It's www.1in6.org/statistic. My big fat fucking head was covering it. My fault. Sir, I would like it APA formatted next time. I'm still gonna look this up though. 1 in 6 org. But 1in6.org, is that? Alright, there we go. Thank you. Never mind, checks out. Good job. I apologize, sir. I retract my statements from before. It was just my big fat fucking head was covering it.
And it's something that hasn't been...
Why does the source link sound AI generated? No, it's an actual link. What is this? I would like to see what it is though. It's a website solely speaking about, I think, male sexual assault victims.
Properly recognized in society, which is why the execution of Angel Dust and his abuse storyline upsets me to an endless degree. Now, before I open this can of worms and talk about my issues with this character, I should rip off the band-aid because I already know people are gonna ask me in the comments. Yes, I am a victim of this kind of abuse myself, and I don't owe you or anybody else watching an in-depth explanation of—
Period. Bro spitting facts. If you demand APA citations and you're part of the problem, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm used to APA citations. Speak your truth, sir. Who is this? Limus, my king.
Of it.
Spitting.
It's my story to tell, and I'm not going to tell it here.
Period.
I'm bringing this up to make it clear that I have valid criticisms of this show and this character as a survivor myself. I also want to make it clear that this is not a review of this show itself, but more so a critique of one of the characters. I haven't finished this show, and I don't
You
plan
think
on...
he goes by Snothead? Actually? Are you like fucking with me, or does he actually go by Snothead? Are you like fucking with me? Because I don't want to accidentally call him Snothead. And like you're kidding? Fuck you. Damn it.
doing it. I just want to talk about the character that made me stop watching halfway through. With that out of the way, we should start talking about this.
Angel, baby, come home. It's not the same without you here. I miss you.
He's Snothead now? No, he's not Snothead. Limus seems nice.
If you don't come home, you will be
Limus?
fucking
Limus?
crazy truckers for the next year.
Angel Dust works as a porn star for a character named Valentino, who has him under contractual obligation.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. His name being Valentino, with that accent, it feels a little... It feels a little... It feels a little... like... It feels a little motivated.
And takes advantage of him. Valentino's entire character is meant to be this pimp. And as a villain, I don't have a lot of issues with him, although I think giving a rapist character musical numbers is a bit tone deaf in my opinion. I don't have a strong opinion about how Valentino is written one way or the other. I think he's very bland. A lot of my main issues stem from one episode, and that being Masquerade. It's the 4th episode of the show, and it's the one that got me to stop watching entirely. In the episode, Angel Dust has to deal with balancing his life at the hotel and his life at work. Charlie tries to get involved, but when she does, shit hits the fan, and it results in Angel Dust getting physical.
You're so glad you never got into the show and don't have to feel bad about liking it. I don't think it's a bad show, but I also don't think it's a good show. However, I think a lot of the songs slap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the songs are good. With the exception of maybe Poison and that friend one where she's singing to the snake.
Physically assaulted by Valentino. See, because Angel Dust is under Valentino's contract, he has to obey his command even if he doesn't consent. After being abused, Angel Dust kicks Charlie out in order to avoid being harmed more. The one good thing I have to say about the writing for this episode is that a lot of this abuse is comparable to the real-life abuse that the porn industry conducts on their actors. And to give credit where credit is due, the show does a good job at portraying that, even if it's a little over the top. This scene on its own would be completely fine if it wasn't ruined by the musical number that follows it. The song Poison is just Angel Dust singing about being abused and how he is helpless to it. Is it a sad melodramatic song with slow and meaningful instrumentals? No. It's a techno dance song that removes any sort of seriousness that the song may have. It doesn't help that the music video has scenes of Angel Dust essentially being abused right in between scenes of him dancing like it's a Kesha music video.
He's right, though. He's right. It was a very uncomfortable episode. He's right. Because it was giving Kesha. Because I'd be sitting there and I'm like, man, this is so fucked up. And then bro would just be like, poison, poison. And like just hitting like a fucking Dougie or something. It felt so unserious.
And look, I get that there are songs out
The show is but the fan base are absolutely toxic AF and can't accept any criticism towards 50s. Yeah, no, her writing is not good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that part of it is okay. I think that the world building is pretty cool. Like the whole concept of just everything being down in hell is really cool. Like the fact that there's like the hellhounds, there's like the whole classism hierarchy. However, 90% of the characters themselves are insufferable.
there with serious
Cool
lyrics
concept,
and
odd
messages that
execution.
sound upbeat and cheerful.
I'm really glad I'm covering this part.
But the biggest thing that sets those songs apart from Poison is that Poison is created for the sole purpose of a cartoon character whose entire gimmick is being slutty and provocative, while other songs are made with the purpose of conveying a serious message. Foster the People didn't write Pumped Up Kicks because they wanted to create a cartoon character about a school shooter. They wrote it because it's an actual song with a message behind it. Any sort of message that's in Poison is completely lost in translation because of this music video. What also doesn't help is knowing that this music video, along with many other scenes, is storyboarded by somebody who has an actual rape fetish.
Oh crap, I did not know. Whoa, okay. I did. Okay, wow.
Somebody that
Wow, okay. I was not wow. I was not aware of that.
Pop frequently defends on a regular. I can't watch this music video and assume that it's being made in.
See, this kind of shit doesn't happen to people who watch Bee and Puppy Cat. Exactly, I love Bee and Puppy Cat. Bee and Puppy Cat, so underrated. Ugh, I love Bee and Puppy Cat. Wow. Hold on. What the fuck is Vivi Voovy Booby Pop saying? If there's something I do not and will not stand for, it's shaming. It's shaming of how someone processes. Girl, what? It's the shaming of how someone processes trauma, especially sex workers and people who are sexually active. If you don't understand stories that involve hypersexuality or sex work, fine. But how dare you act like these stories or coping experiences are wrong or harmful? There's a world beyond you, and I would never allow abuse to be seen as a positive in my stories. They aren't. You just haven't seen them, or you're too in your bubble to understand. Hot take. I don't think you have to be a sex worker to be able to have, or sexually active for that matter, to have an opinion on this. I unironically also know multiple sex workers or past sex workers who, one of them, she was actually quite a well-known porn star. She said that, she was like, yeah, no, she was like, the show was fucking weird. I know some pretty cool people, actually. I know quite a few fun people. In my university, I had my university was quite diverse. My undergrad, super diverse. And my public health sexual education teacher, she was so fucking cool. She was hella fucking cool. She like would like we had like a guest speaker who was a porn star. She was so fucking chill, bro. His main problem is just not being able to block regular people on Twitter. No, because you're right. You're absolutely right. A lot of this could be avoided if she just like respectfully touched a little grass and just like didn't look at what people were saying.
Frequently defends on a regular. I can't watch this music video and assume that it's being made in good faith when part of it is being made by somebody who thinks that the abuse that Angel Dust suffers is hot. So when somebody who isn't a victim of SA themselves and has a fetish for non-con is hired by somebody to storyboard for scenes of the character in the show with a SA storyline, then at that point, I can't assume that Vizzy isn't ignorant to what she's doing. This episode doesn't get any better, by the way. The next scene has Angel Dust having a freak out over
It's like that Tyler, the Creator tweet about cyberbullying. Dude, I don't listen to Tyler, the Creator's music, but I think he's so fucking funny.
Calling his flamboyant, horny act fake. So he storms off to a random bar, only to...
I also don't listen to Kanye. I don't like Kanye. However, the past clips of Kanye are so fucking funny. One of my favorite videos of Kanye is where he's sitting there and he's like, I love Gaga. She has a few good songs. The fuck she know about Polaroids? What does she know about cameras? You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? I need to find this real fast. Hold on. Dude, it's literally it's one of my favorite things.
And what
Hold up. Let me pull it up.
he said is, you are a celebrity. So basically what's going to happen is there's product here. And this is where you end up, right here. If you can communicate this product, you can make money off the product. Because look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Because what does she know about cameras? I also like the wigs.
Welcome to the Easter egg. You found it.
Oh my god. Whoa, the blue-eyed stare is crazy. Dude is looking into my entire fucking soul. No, I don't want to see. I want to see the part where he's...
Congratulations. I hope we've made it difficult
Ooh,
for you.
I don't like his eyes.
Basically, this is no exception to the
column. To Kino das Bang Bang Boom Boom 1970. Sie ein Heim. Ich habe also diese Jacke bekommen.
Mr. Jensen, Mr. Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, sorry.
Hello. You having a nice day?
Yes, I am.
I think...
Yes, it's very early in the morning.
What time is it in Australia?
Oh, I'm not in Australia.
You're in New Zealand?
No, I'm in New York.
New York. New Amsterdam.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, we begin now. Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Woods, a pleasure to meet you, to have met you.
Thank you.
You're a big fan of music, we hear, and in Germany we have Kraftwerk and also Daft Punk. You know these?
Yes, Kraftwerk started the electronic music movement, and Daft Punk are brilliant. I love Daft Punk.
Yes, we hear you.
I actually worked with.
Excuse me, I interrupt you.
No, I actually worked with Michel Gondry, who directed the Around the World video for Daft Punk.
Yes, she is a fantastic director.
I love.
Yes, he
I
is.
fucking love this.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Excuse me. So you
bro
DJ
high? No,
in,
he was just messing with him.
In New Zealand, Australia, America. You enjoy? Yeah. You enjoy music. You're a very big fan of music. We hear over in Germany.
Yes, I love music. I have done a bit of DJing. I wouldn't. I think DJ pure.
Guys, this is so unrelated. This is so unrelated. But the other day, I was stalking the Discord, and when somebody was like, somebody said that I was their Oshi, and like, I was low-key like riding that hide all day. I don't even remember who it was, but somebody's like, I like to watch indie VTubers. Some of my Oshis are Wisp Sarah, and I was like, what? It's like, me? Me? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I was just thinking about that just now. It popped into my head. I was like, bro, don't make my head go big. Don't make my head go big. Don't make me get a big head right now.
Purists would probably hate me because I only DJ with CDs.
I don't know if anybody can hate you, Mr. Woods, with your eyes and your American voice.
Your American voice?
But I haven't really graduated to vinyl yet. But yeah, I've done a fair bit of DJing.
Do you?
It's
do you scratch?
No.
You mix. You mix music.
Yes, I mix music live. Yes.
So, to Frodo, on page 720 of The Lord of the Rings, there is a quote from Frodo. He says, "In a world filled with mirth and magic, you lose."
I'm sorry, I just want to see the wigs.
Magic, you lose time.
Yes, and I think that's exactly what
Just forget it. They're saying, "You are a beautiful man. A beautiful man." You have a comment for Sean, and also there is a how do I say without being rude a gay connotation. Oh, you laugh. It's funny. No,
His laugh is so contagious.
He says you're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful.
Yeah, there is no gay connotation to that whatsoever.
Canadians are my third favorite American.
No.
Guys, I saw a comment the other day. I don't remember what I was watching, but somebody commented on a video, and it was like, are Americans or is America the Florida of the world? And I was like, damn it, we really are the Florida of the world. Oh, little Debbie, that scared me, dude. Even I got jump scared by her just now.
No.
Okay.
No.
You have very big eyes, very big blue eyes.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this is the reason why you are
Bro has very big eyes. My fault.
successful and famous?
Big
blue.
Yes.
You are famous because of this? Because of your eyes?
He has a light skin
the next job you do, you work on...
He reminds me of, you know, the Miley Cyrus photo? It's like Miley Cyrus when she's in like her Hannah Montana era, and she has like really thick black eyeliner all over her top and bottom lash lines, and she's just staring at you like...
A movie called Hooligans, about football hooligans. You play football, you kick balls? Mr. Woods? Mr. Woods? Do you play football?
You kick balls.
This is funny to you?
Do I kick balls?
I'm upsetting you? Am I upsetting you?
I don't play football.
In the photo shoots you do with Vogue magazine and Cosmopolitan and Entertainment Weekly, Time magazine.
Chat, do you kick balls? Hold up. I gotta do a thing. I wanna do a thing. Let me see if I can do it. Do I remember how to do it? Do I remember how to do it? Do I remember how to do it? I don't know how to do. How do I do it? How do I do it? How I do it? How I do it? I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it. How I do it? You're actually kicking balls right now, really? What kind? What kind of balls you kicking? Hold up. How I do it? I wanna do the. Here we go. Alright, chat. Do you kick balls?
Your hair changes dramatically.
Please
from
answer my
short
poll.
to long. Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Maybe. And mutuals with a guy on Twitter who got on the Steve Harvey show because of his secret talent of being able to kick himself in the balls. Interesting.
Mr. Woods, I will ask you, coming to the end of my... I must close soon, but...
yes, you must close soon.
I hear you collect sex toys.
No.
No, you do not collect toys?
Alright, this has to be...
I could, theoretically, if I were wearing heels.
Mr. Woods, you have sex
and I were
with a
sitting
German woman
and I,
called
forced it
Franka
up.
Potente. She is famous German actress, and you drop her.
Right.
You finish relationship with her. Why?
It didn't work out, unfortunately.
How long was she your wife?
She was never my wife.
You were engaged to her, though.
No.
You have baby?
No.
I hear she has small child, Philippa. Flipper is her name.
Oh.
Flipper?
Oh, no.
You make a movie called Flipper. Very famous movie. The dolphin is dead. Did you know this?
Yes. No, I did not know that.
The
That's
dolphin
terrible.
is dead. That's crazy.
Died in a car accident. Elijah, I must finish now, but I must tell you now that it is Dom Monaghan talking to you.
Brilliant.
How are you, mate?
How are you? I knew it. That was brilliant, you ass.
So, Chat, do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? Define wigs. Like, okay, I have to admit something to you guys. I have to. Technically, I'm wearing a wig. Yeah, exactly. Whoever did that, thank you. Right on cue. I actually wear wigs.
Mate. I wish I was there. I wish I was there.
Oh!
Alright. What is that? Oh! There's one more thing I want to show you guys. Oh no, what was it called? Okay.
So Americans are just...
I want to watch. We've known about the wig since the IRL outfit reveal? What do you mean? That was my natural hair. I want to watch some American pickpockets. Or some US tourists versus European
beating the
pickpockets.
shit out of pickpockets in
That
Europe.
was straight wigging. That was my natural hair. Shut up.
Apparently. Police are just
Oh
not
my god, you
used
think my hair is full and luscious?
to
Thank you.
that happening. Europeans would solve 90% of their problems if they just started beating up bad people. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a simple rule, I guess.
me see
you
it,
know,
though.
help the Americans out of nowhere. But I did think they're going to get burnt to a crisp. So yeah, how much are these? I'm going to get one of these bad boys.
I want to see. I think it was this one.
A tourist from the United States experienced a tense encounter in Venice after her purse and passport were allegedly stolen during her holiday. The incident unfolded
The
on
fact that they just put like this cute little photo of her smiling in the left-hand corner, just like
a crowded bridge when the woman realized her
I see why
backpack
the
had been
Americans
opened and
beat up the pickpocketers though. Imagine working for years just to have some asshole try to take your wallet. No,
was
you're right.
taken, including credit cards, cash.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Pull a pew pew on me? The fuck? You're telling me that all they have are their hands? It's on site.
And her passport. Using the tracking function linked to her AirPods, which were inside the missing purse, she and her husband were able to locate a group of teenagers believed to be responsible. According to her daughter, the tourist confronted the group in a public square, determined to recover her passport so she could return home. Local authorities later confirmed that 3 teenagers were involved. One was detained at the scene until police arrived, while another attempted to flee with the purse. During the confrontation, the tourist sustained injuries after being struck with a stolen water bottle, requiring hospital treatment and stitches. Police eventually recovered her passport and credit cards, though cash and...
Dude, but like, no, I want to see. She tells her, so. Sorry, I saw the J.D. Vance thing in the side. J.D. Vance can't escape the means. 8 vacations and 7 months, but protests haunt him. My fault. But there was in that video, in the original full unedited video, the girl starts screaming in her face, and the American lady was like, "I have 8 children." I need to find it. I need to find the original.
A U.S. tourist in Venice had her purse
Shut
stolen
up.
with passport, cash, and smart. Grabbed one by the...
Oh my god, I don't need your commentary. Here we go.
You stole my purse with my passport in it. Police!
Oh, yeah.
Little girl, I have 8 kids. You're not getting to me. Call them. Okay. Calm down. You're the one screaming. That's right. Let's get the police. And maybe I'll get my passport back.
Her accomplice ended up smashing her in the head with a metal water bottle, sending her to the hospital, and the two got away. Police later caught one suspect at the train station. The police recovered her passport.
That's so crazy. Like, could you imagine? She's the one who stole it. Like, why is she so mad? Girl, you're the one who stole it. Let go of me. I can't believe you didn't let me mug you. You fucking bitch. Like, girl, chill out. Alright. Anyways. Fun stream today. Unfortunately, this wisp must work tomorrow. I know. Imagine having 8 kids and somehow still getting knocked out by a fucking waterfall. You're right. So, here's the plan. Saturday, I will be posting an edited VOD. I know. Shocking. We will have an edited VOD on Saturday. Probably some shorts as well. However, I'm kind of scared of the shorts. As much as the shorts tend to do quite well, I'm scared of who I'm going to attract. Next week. Saturday, more like Vader Day. Am I right, fellas? Beautiful. Next Monday, September 1st, Labor Day. I'm hoping for a karaoke day. I should be able to do karaoke. Hopefully. I will have that confirmed by Saturday though. Should be karaoke. I know, I've promised you guys karaoke for fucking ever. We might do a little karaoke. And then afterwards, hoping great, because you're hoping to be shit-faced. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah. We'll be starting off with I glued my balls to my butthole. I think that's a good one to start with. I showed that to my friend the other day actually, and he got really upset at me, and then he threatened to kick me out of his car, so obviously I have to start with that one. And then hopefully Tuesday I'm hoping to be able to stream as well. Kick him out of his car, you're right. Hopefully Tuesday I'll be able to stream. I have I'm trying to fix my schedule around, because right now I have stuff to do on Tuesdays right after work, which is why I tend to stream at 7:30 when I do stream on Tuesdays. But I'm trying to switch that around so I can do that on Wednesday instead, so I can stream on Tuesdays earlier. And if I can do that, then hopefully we'll be able to do Monday, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. EST. Daisy, what are you doing? Please don't do that. She's trying to chew on something. I don't know what she's trying to chew on. And then hopefully we can get 2 days in a row. And once school starts in 2 weeks, I believe. Once school starts, we're gonna be doing honestly, we're probably just gonna be doing really chill streams because I'm gonna be tired of shit. And I'm hoping I've been editing a lot, surprisingly. I know you guys probably don't believe that, but I've been editing a lot. So on the weeks I can't stream, I can at least post an edited video. My goal is to do minimum 1 stream a week, minimum 1 edited VOD. That's the goal. That's the plan. And then if I can't stream that week, I would like to have at least 1 edited VOD out. And then we'll just keep going from there. And in the process, I'm hoping to have the 2.0 model done before the end of the year. And then once the 2.0 model is ready... Is it really a VOD if it's edited? Shut up. It's an edited video. And then once the 2.0 is ready. I'm hoping to have it debuted during one of my holiday breaks. That way I can stream all day. And then we can chill for like 8 hours doing absolutely nothing besides fucking around. Y'all feel me? We rocking with it? We rocking with it. Alright, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the koalas bite. Feel free to send me money. I love money. Alright? You guys feel free to send me money. Because I'm about to drop a lot of money on this 2.0. Stay hydrated, Sarah Hose. I love that. Are we Sarah Hose now? Oh my god, that's so funny. Shinobu, you're actually cooking lately. Sarah Hose, we live, we love, we slop. You're so funny. I like that. Alright.